Throughout the course of human history, there has always been injustice. People who were treated differently because of their race or their class or their status or their gender or other differences. But it's equally been true that throughout the course of human history, there have been people who knew better, who recognized this for what it was and called it out. Wrong. In the church, we use a different word for that: sin. Hi, I'm Andy Call, lead pastor at Church of the Saviour in Cleveland Heights, and I've been thinking a lot about this. I think we all recognize that there is great brokenness and real problems going on in our world. And at Church of the Saviour this week, we've launched our new initiative called Holding Up Our Corner. It's a process that's going to take us over the next several months. We don't even know where it's going to end, but we've made an intention to go out of our way to become an intentionally anti-racist congregation. Now, does that mean we were a racist congregation before we made that intention? No, I don't think that's what we have been, but we want to be more intentional about our actions. Just saying that we're not racist doesn't make us not part of the problem. But by choosing to be an intentionally anti-racist congregation, we believe that we can do more. We can do more to call out injustice in the world and to heal the divisions that we are experiencing. As we look around us in this country, we have to acknowledge that we have a problem with race. Now, if you're black, you know that to be true because it's part of your lived reality. But unfortunately, for too many of us who are white, we have the luxury of being able to say, well, maybe the problem isn't as bad as other people say it is, or not really understanding the depth of that problem. But we've taken this step together because we believe that it is a process we have to go through together, that we all have to work together to be part of the solution. So over the next several months, we're going to be working on a process going through with our scholar in residence, Reverend Dr. F. Willis Johnson, who's guiding us, but a lot of this will be self-directed and the work that we'll do ourselves. We're doing this work first to acknowledge the problem. And acknowledging the problem doesn't mean taking blame for the problem. You see, it may not be our fault that there is brokenness in the world, but though it is not our fault, it is our fight. And so we want to engage in this work together, and we've taken the step as a congregation and invited people as individuals to do this. Now, if you're part of Church of the Saviour, and if you're seeing this, if it was pushed to your inbox, then you have already also gotten a message from us inviting you to take that first step together to hold up our corner. But if you're not part of our regular mailing list, if you're seeing this on Facebook Live, or perhaps it was forwarded to you from a friend, I want you to know that you are welcome to be part of this process with us as we are growing and learning together. Simply go to our website, cotsumc.org, and you'll find the link there to take you to this first step of the process. I invite you to be part of this, friends, because it's not just the people who perpetrate injustice who are the problem. It's the indifference of people who knew the problem and chose not to act. So let's all do our part to hold up our corner where we are and to do this work so that we can bring better healing to this world and that we can start to close the gap on the racial injustice that has been part of this country for so long. God bless you in your work.